Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 14, factorization. Exercise 14.3, question number 5. Question number 5 have factorize the expression and divide it as directed. Okay. So first part, question number 5 is that you can see on this board y square plus 7y plus 10. So first of all, we can write it like this. How can we write it? First step is we write it like this: y square plus 7y plus 10 and divide by y plus 5. Okay. After this, we need to find the factorization of this part, this denominator y square plus 7y plus 10. Okay. So let's see how we find the factorization of this part, y square plus 10y plus 7. So here first we write y square plus 7y plus 10. For this we used here fourth identity. What is the fourth identity? Fourth identity is that x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. This is clear? Now, so you can see here, this is x square and the coefficient of x is a plus b, constant terms in ab. Okay. So this is x square. If you compare this constant term with this constant, you get a into b is equal to 10. Or you can say a into b is equal to what? A into b is equal to, you can write 2 into 5. Okay. Now, and a plus b is a coefficient of x, also the coefficient of y, or you can say the coefficient of variable is 7. So here coefficient of variable a plus b, coefficient of variable is 7. So you can write here a plus b is equal to 7, or you can write it a plus b is equal to 2 plus 5. Okay. It means that we find the factor of this constant terms such that their product is 10. We find the factor of 10 such that their product is 10 and their sum is 7, because there you can see plus 10 is positive sign. So we find the factor of this constant term and their sum is 7 and their product is 10. Okay. So here you can see a into b is equal to 10, or you can write it 2 into 5. Clear? This is equal to 10 and their sum is 7. So according to our concept, the factor of 10 is 2 plus 5 and their sum is 7. So let's see. We write 7, 2 plus 5. We replace 7 by 2 plus 5. So here we can write y square plus 2 plus 5 into y plus 10. Now, 2 plus 5 into what? So here you use distributive law of multiplication over addition. What is the distributive law of multiplication? Distributive law of multiplication over addition. What is the law? Distributive multiplication over addition. Okay. So in this way, if you take a plus b into c, this becomes, according to the distributive law of multiplication over addition, a into c plus b into c. This is clear. This is called distributive law of multiplication over addition. You can also say this is called the tridistributive law of multiplication over addition, because this is the multiplied by right sides. Okay. So according to this law of distributive multiplication over addition, we can write it. It becomes y square plus 2y plus 5y plus 10. Okay. After this, we grouped it. We take first two terms in first group, last two terms in second group. Okay. So we can write here in first group y square plus 2y plus in second group 5y plus 10. This is clear. So you can see here this is first group and second group. So what is the common in first group? How to know what is the common in first group? For this we find you can express the terms as a product of irreducible factors. So here first term is just y square. So you can express in the multiplication of irreducible factors. So y square is equal to, you can write y into y. Clear? This is a y into y is the product of the factors of irreducible factors. Again 2y also you can write it. 2y is equal to what? 2y is equal to 2 into y. This is a product of 2y is equal to 2 into y. This is a product of multiplication. This is a product of the irreducible factors. This is a product of irreducible factors of 2y. And y square is equal to y into y. Here you can say we express it as the product of irreducible factors. This is clear. So what is common between them? You can see here in both terms. Y is common. It means that you can take common y from these terms. Okay. So the next step you write your y into brackets. Okay. Here in first terms we get y, and here second terms you get 2. So you can write your y plus 2. Y in first term and 2 in second term. Okay. So student, I hope all of you understood how to take the common factors of these two terms. Okay. First we express as the product of irreducible factors. After this we take commons. And in the second group you can see here 5y plus 10. So what is the common between them? So first you write here 5y like this and express it as the product of irreducible factor. So 5y is equal to 5 into y. This is clear. And after this the last term is 10. So you can express 10 as the product of prime factors. This becomes 5 into 2. This is clear. After this you notice here that what is the common between both terms? 5 is a common between both terms. You can take common 5. Okay. You take 5 as a common between both terms. So in this way you can say in second group 5 is common. Okay. So after taking common 5 in first terms of second group we left y. In second terms in second group we left 2. So you can write here y plus 2. Clear? Now here you can see y plus this is becomes first terms and this becomes second terms. In first terms we have y plus 2 and second terms we have also y plus 2. So you can say that y plus 2 is a common between them. Y plus 2 is common between them. Then how can we take common? If you face any problem to take common, so first we take a rectangle bracket and here you write y plus 2 plus 5 into y plus 2. After this you can take common y plus 2 from both terms because this is first term, this is second terms. Okay. So here we take common y plus 2. If you take common y plus 2 in both terms, so in first terms we have y and in second terms we have plus 5. So we write here y plus 5. Okay. So after taking common y plus 2 in both terms, we get in first terms as a remainder y and in second terms as a remainder 5. Now this is clear. So in this way you can see you find the factor of y square plus 7y plus 10. Okay. So we need to find the quotient of these expressions y square plus 7y plus 10 divided by y plus 5. Okay. For this, first we find the factor of y square plus 7y plus 10. Okay. So here you can say how you find the factor of this polynomial. This is trinomial, or also you can say polynomial. So first we see the constant terms. Constant terms, after this is sign, constant term is positive, and after this we see the coefficient of variables. So here you can see coefficient of variables is 7. So we find the factor of 10, or you can say constant term, such that their sum. Why we take their sum? Because here the constant term is positive. So we find the factor of constant term such that their sum is coefficient of variables. Okay, it means that the constant term is 10. So we find the factor of 10. Factor of 10 is equal to what? You can write 2 into 5. Also you can write it factor of 10 is equal to 10 into 1. But they are sum 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. But we need to here find 7. Okay. So this is our correct factors 2 into 5. Their sum 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 this is equal to 7. Okay. So we express the 7 as 2 plus 5. After this into y we write as it is. So after this we use distributive law of multiplication over addition. Okay. What is the distributive law of multiplication over addition? You can see here a plus b into c. This is equal to a into c plus b into c. This is called distributive law of multiplication over addition. So according to this distribution law, we can write it. This becomes y square. We write as it is plus 2y plus 5y plus 10. Okay. After this, we grouped it because you can see here that no any common factor all of them. So we divide into two groups. So first two terms we take first group, last two terms we take second groups. Okay. So here you observe that y square plus 2y in this first factors, first group. So in this first group, so y is a common between them. So we take common y. After taking y common in both terms, we get in first terms y and then second terms 2. Now the terms of second group. In second group, you can see a 5y plus 10. So what is the common between them? Obviously you can say 5 is common between them. So after take common 5, taking common 5, we get y plus 2. Now, so it's become after taking common 5, after taking common both terms, this first group, second group become first term, second terms. Now you can observe here that the first terms have y plus 2 and second terms is also y plus 2. So you can take common y plus 2. Okay. So if you take common y plus 2, then first term you will get here after common y, and the second term you get here after common 5. So in this way you can see the factorization of y square plus 7y plus 10 is equal to y plus 2 plus y plus 5. Okay. Now, so in this way you find the factor of y square plus 7y plus 10. Now we need to find its quotient after division. Its quotient. So we replace y square 7 plus 7y plus 10 as y plus 2 into y plus 5. Now divide by y plus 5. Here you can see this is a numerator and this is a denominator. And what is the common between them? What is factor common between them? So here you can see y plus 5, y plus 5. This is common between them. So it will be cancelled automatically and we get 1. Okay. If you cancel them, or you can divide it y plus 5 by y plus 5, then we get 1. If you multiply 1 to any numbers, then you get that numbers. Okay. So here we have to y plus 2 into 1 if you divide it. Okay, because you know very well, if you divide x by x, then we get 1. So we get y plus 2. This is our quotient. So here we can write here, and therefore if you divide y square plus 7y plus 10 divide by y plus 5, we get y plus 2. This is clear? Okay. So, student, I hope all of you understood this part. Now, we are going to discuss next part, part 2 of question number 5. Let's see what happened question number 5 in second part. Second part happened m square minus 14m minus 32 divided by m plus 2. So let's see how find the quotient, how find the factors of m square minus 14m minus 32, and how find the quotient if we divide m square minus 14m minus 32 by m plus 2. Okay. The second part of this question is that m square minus 14m minus 32 divided by m plus 2. This is the second part of this question. Okay. Now, should we divide it? First, you can write here like that: m square minus 14m minus 32 divided by m plus 2. Okay. So let's see how to divide it. So here we first find the factors of m square minus 14m minus 32. After this we divide it. So let's see how to find. So first of all, here we write m square minus 14m minus 32. Okay. So here you can see the negative terms, constant terms is negative. It means that we find the factor of constant terms, their differences, the coefficient of m. Okay, the coefficient of variables. So here again we write it m square minus 14m minus 32. So you can express it 32 as a product of 2 into 16. 16 to the 32, and their difference 16 minus 2 is equal to 14. Okay. So you can write here m square minus 16 minus 2 into m minus 32. So when you apply here the distributive law of multiplication over subtraction, then you get m square minus it becomes 16m, this becomes plus 2m minus 32. Become this minus becomes plus. Okay. Now after this grouping it, so in first group we can write here, in first group we get m square minus 16m, and in a second group we find 2m minus 32. Clear? What is the common between them? Basically you can say here m is common. So we take common m, and then we get here m minus 16 plus here what is common? Here we take common 2. So we get m minus again 16. Okay. Now, so in both terms, first term, second terms, we have common m minus 16. So we take m minus 16 as a common m minus 16. So here we got m plus 2. M plus 2. So in this way you can say the factor of m square minus 14m minus 32 is equal to m minus 16 into m plus 2. This is clear? Now, so student, here we replace m square minus 14m minus 32 by m minus 16 m plus 2. Okay. So you will write m minus 16 into m plus 2 divided by m plus 2, because we find the factor of m square minus 14m minus 32 is equal to m square minus 16 m minus 16 into m plus 2. This is clear. And now here we observe that m plus 2 is common between them. Okay, m plus 2 and m plus 2 is common between them. So it will be cancelled and we will be getting m minus 16 as a quotient. It means that if you divide m square minus 14m minus 32 by m plus 2, then you get m minus 16 as a quotient. So student, I hope all of you understood this question. In this question, this is given, find the factorization of the given expression and divide it as directed. Okay, so first we write this expression like this, and after we find the factorization of m square minus 14m minus 32. Okay, so here you can see this is the constant terms. Constant terms is negative terms, negative. So you find the factor of constant terms such that their difference is the coefficient of variable. So what is variable here? You can see variable is m. Okay, what is variable here? Variable is m. So coefficient of m is 14. So in this way you find the factor of 32 is 2 into 16. Their difference 16 minus 2 is 14. So we break 14 in 16 minus 2. Okay, after this we apply here the law, the distributive law of multiplication over subtraction. So it becomes 16m minus 16m plus 2. Okay, so after this we write here in group, because in 4 terms, as you can see, this is polynomial, have no any common factor. So we write it in 2 groups. First 2 terms is first group, second 2 terms is second group. Okay, now after you observe here, in first 2 terms we have common m's, and in second 2 terms we have common 2. After taking common m in first groups, so you have m minus 16, and if we take common in second group 2, then we get m minus 16. So this becomes first term, this becomes second term. In most terms you can observe that m minus 16 is common. If you take common m minus 16, then you get m plus 2. So in this way you find the factorization of m square minus 14m minus 32 is equal to m minus 16 into m plus 2. So here we replace m square minus 14m minus 32 by m minus 16 into m plus 2. Okay, and in denominator we write it m plus 2. So here you can see m plus 2 is common between them. So it will be cancelled and we get m minus 16 as a quotient. This is clear. Now student, I hope all of you understood these questions. Now we are going to discuss next question. What is the next question? Next question is part 3rd of question number 5. Okay, so third part is 5p square minus 25p plus 20. So let's see how to find and the expression factorize of this expression and divide them as directed. Okay, now so first we revision. After this we find we solve the third part of question number 5. What is in third part of question number 5? In this part also we find the factors of numerators. After this we divide it by the denominators. Okay, so third part is 5p square. Third part is 5p square minus 25p plus 20 divide by p minus 1. Okay, so first of all you can write it like this. 5, you take common 5 from this part. Okay, this polynomial. So here you obtain p square minus 5p plus 4. Okay, and divide by p minus 1. This is clear. Now here we find the factorization of p square minus 5p plus 4. Okay, so let's see how to find the factorization of p square minus 5p plus 4. So first we write here p square minus 5p plus 4. Okay. So here you can see the constant terms is 4 and coefficient of p is minus 5. Variable is p. So we find the factors of the constant terms such that their sum is 5. Okay, because you can see here the constant terms have positive. Okay, so you can write it 4 is equal to 4 into 1. This is the factors of 4 and their sum 4 plus 1 is equal to what? 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. Okay, so this is the correct factors of 4 such that their product is 4 and their sum is 5. So you can replace 5 as 4 plus 1. So we write here p square as it is minus 5 becomes 4 plus 1 into p minus plus 4. Okay. After this, here we apply the distributive law of multiplication over addition. This is clear now. So this becomes p square minus 4p plus minus into plus. This becomes minus p. 1p means minus 1p means minus p. This is clear. Plus 4. Okay. And now after this we group it. So we take first group. What is in first group? P square minus 4. We grouping it and minus p minus 4. This is first group. This is second group. So we take first two terms in first group and second two terms in second group. This is clear now. So what is common between them? P square minus 4p. So you can write p square like this. P square is equal to that p into p. It means that you can express p square as a product of irreducible factors and 4p also you write 4p is equal to 4 into p. So here also we express 4p as the product of irreducible factor. So you can see in both terms what have common. Obviously observe here p is common between them. So after taking common p, we get here p and 4. Okay. So we take common in first term p. So here we got p minus 4. P minus I will write as it is and here p minus 4. So what is common between them? Obviously you can see no common factor between them except 1. So we take common 1. So we write here 1 as a common factors of p minus 4. Clear? And now here you can see p minus 4, p minus 4. So it means that we can take common p minus 4 between them. This becomes first term, this becomes second term. If we take common p minus 4 between them, then we will get here p minus 4 into p minus 1. P minus 1. This is clear? So it means that you find the factor of p square minus 5p plus 4. This is equal to p minus 4 into p minus 1. Now, so we replace here p square minus 5p plus 4 is equal to p minus 4 into p minus 1. So here we write 5 as it is into p minus 4 into p minus 1 divided by p minus 1. This is clear? So student, I hope all of you understood and this part how to find the factorization of p square minus 5p plus 4. Okay, so we replace p square minus 5p plus 4 is equal to p minus 4 into p minus 1. After this you can see here what is the common between numerator and denominators. So basically you can see that p minus 1 is the common between numerator and denominator. So it will be cancelled. Okay, it will be cancelled and you will get 1. If you divide same numbers, okay, so we get 1. So you can write 5 into p p minus 4 we get into 1 when we divide p minus 1 by p minus 1. So we get here 5 into p minus 4. So clear? So students, in this way you can say we find the division or the quotient of p square minus 25p plus 20 divided by p minus 1. This is equal to what? This is equal to 5 p minus 4 is a quotient. This is clear? So student, I hope all of understood this question. In this question, this is given that 5p square minus 25p plus 20 divided by p minus 1. So first of all, if you want to direct divide it, so student, so first we find the common between them. Here you can say 5 as a common, and then we get p square minus 5p plus 4. After this, we find the factor of this. This is equal to p minus 4 into p minus 1, and p minus 1 will be cancelled. Then we get the quotient is 5 into p minus 4. So then I hope all of you understood this question. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.